This summit totally rocks.
We were wondering if we were going to get 50 people, and so the fact that there's 300 is affirmation of this work.
This was an outpouring of interest and design and creative thinking.
A whole lot of people that didn't know each other got to really meet each other, realize that they're working on the same kinds of things, to connect and to develop projects together.
I think the core of it, the power of it, was in all of the conversations happening.
The sheer diversity of organizations that are represented is, again, so important.
We had a whole set of announcements and commitments made. Those announcements and commitments will be actualized in the next year, and that's going to be huge.
Being a part of a larger ecosystem, helping us put the learner at the center and translate their outcomes into places where it's a context that's relevant, but then also bringing in external learning experiences along with what Pearson's doing. I think that's really what makes the badging movement exciting.
We've really gotten involved in badges as a way to enable learning to work more like the web.
Badging really creates this very clear, concise, this is what my skills are, this is what my competencies are. If I have this badge, it means I know how to do these 3 or 4 skills.
It starts to create a picture and a new way to represent yourself and to have that conversation about the knowledge that you know.
It's almost like we're in the early days of email, where there's like a couple 100,000 people in the world who are using it, but just a few years from now, it's going to be millions. Badges is a bunch of people here at the summit experimenting with it, but I think they're the pioneers who are going to lay the future for revolutionizing learning.
If we can get involved and we can advance the science and the delivery capability, we can help advance this substantially around the world.
We announced the Badge Alliance here, and so we really now have an entity that's going to be at the center of all of this work and help to organize this huge constellation and constituency of people that I think are going to work together so beautifully.
There's now another generation of people who are getting excited because they're coming to see the possible effects and affordances that badging can provide.
I'm learning a lot about what's happening in other places and also getting the opportunity to share what we're doing in Chicago.
The fact that this many people with a really high level of ideas and a high level of commitment to executing on these ideas, coming together and sharing all of that in this maker space, in this workshopping environment, in open dialogue. If there's the right kind of follow-through from this event, it's going to be enormous in terms of moving the badge movement forward.